Good day, Philippines. This is Mike Padua, and we are back to our latest update on Super Typhoon Betty with international name Mawar. And this is for today's Saturday, May 27, 2023. And we are now mentioning Betty as it had entered the Philippine area of responsibility early this morning. And this English version is brought to you by Typhoon2000 in partnership with Naga College Foundation, Aboitiz Power, Bank of the Philippine Islands, and Avenue Plaza Hotel. Let's proceed with our update. Here's the latest fast animation on the storm, and it's now moving at a speed of 24 to 26 kilometers per hour towards the west-northwest. And as you can see, the southwest monsoon is starting to activate and is bringing some cloudiness across Palawan, Visayas, and the western sections and northern sections of Mindanao, so expect some thunderstorms over that area. While here over Luzon, including the Bicol region, we are enjoying some fine weather, blue skies with a few clouds and breezy conditions from the north because the cool dry air from the north moving into Luzon and into the circulation of Super Typhoon Betty, and that's why we are enjoying some very nice weather. And this is expected through the next 24 to 48 hours before the southwest monsoon will kick in across western Luzon and portions of southern Luzon. And here's the zoom-in satellite animation to clearly see that dry air entrainment into the circulation of the storm. That's the reason why the left side or the western circulation of the storm is somewhat devoid of any convection because of a dry air intrusion from the high pressure located over southeastern China. And that's the reason why we are enjoying some great weather right here in Naga City and other parts of Bicol region and Luzon, as well as Metro Manila, although there are some chances of isolated to scattered rain showers and thunderstorms in the evening. So watch out for that. And here's the total precipitable water of the Western Pacific, and you can clearly see here the dry spot. Okay, moving into Luzon and the Bicol region as the storm approaches. So this will be the main factor within the next couple of days that will weaken the storm as it moves towards the east of Batanes within the next 72 hours. Now let's take a look at the latest advisory from Typhoon2000.info. This is the first advisory as the storm entered the Philippine area of responsibility. So based on the track of Typhoon 2000, nothing changes from our last storm watch. It's all the same. It will pass more or less 300 kilometers to the east of Batanes. That will be on Tuesday morning. Okay, as the storm is expected to slow down within the next 48 to 72 hours, and tropical storm force winds will still be expected across Batanes and Northern Cagayan, including the eastern sections of Babuyan Islands. That will be beginning late Monday to Tuesday as the circulation of the storm remains at average size, around 700 kilometers across. And if we take a peek on the satellite animation from Tropical Tidbits, you can clearly see here the convection within the eye wall starting to degrade because of the intrusion of some dry air. That's the reason why the storm from 300 kph yesterday morning, it dropped down to 280, 290, 270, and this morning is just a category 4 super typhoon with winds of 250. So within the next 3 days, continued weakening will be expected as the system goes into unfavorable conditions of the North Philippine Sea. Here's the Asian agencies tracks. So they all agree that the system will track closer to Batanes and it will start to recurve in a slow motion towards the Yaeyama Island chain, Ishigaki-jima, or the Okinawan Islands of Japan. And if we take a look at the computer models, we are going to add here this the track of American model. It will go this way, that way, since it's not yet updated from our servers. So that's the uncertainty after 5 days. So, but rest assured, based on the track, it shows that it will move towards the north across the southern islands of Japan. But this slow motion will enhance the southwest monsoon across the western sections of the country until Saturday, June 3rd. So on and off rains with some isolated thunderstorms will be expected across the affected areas of the southwest monsoon with winds of 30 to 60 kph, as well as some patches of sunshine will push through, particularly in the eastern sections of the country, Bicol region, eastern Visayas, but along the western sections, it's gonna be more cloudy with some, with lesser chances of sunshine. Okay, so this is the forecast for the next 5 to 6 days. As you can see, the storm is now leaving the hottest portion of the oceanic heat content, and it's moving into cooler oceanic heat content. So expect some decrease of intensity of this super howler as it moves to the east of Batanes within the next 2 to 3 days. So that's good news. The extended forecast shows the system weakening to just a category 1 typhoon with winds of 140 or 130 kph. That will be on the last day of May or June 1st, once the system moves slowly towards the north and increasing wind shear, as well as inclusion of continued dry air from the high pressure area located over southeastern China. That will help weaken the storm. So that's good news for folks down here over Taiwan and Yaeyama Island chain. But again, the presence of the system will continue to enhance the southwest monsoon across the western sections of the country. So this is the latest wind forecast, and it shows to you that within the next couple of days the trend is downward. So it's really weakening as the system moves closer to the east of Batanes. So here's the rain forecast for the next 5 days. We're going to quickly scan into this. So Sunday afternoon, the storm will be here. Less rainfall over Luzon, but more thunderstorms across MiMaRoPa, Visayas, and Mindanao because of the southwesterly, westerly wind flow, or the beginning of the southwest monsoon. Monday afternoon, it will be over to the east of extreme northern Luzon. Rainfall of 50 to 100 millimeters because of the outer rain bands of the system will affect northern Luzon, particularly Cagayan Valley and Ilocos provinces. And the southwest monsoon is affecting MiMaRoPa and western Visayas. While on Tuesday, Betty will start to move towards the north slowly, and continued effects of the southwest monsoon will prevail across MiMaRoPa, western Visayas, and the outer rain bands of Betty will continue to dump heavy rainfall across Ilocos region, across Cagayan Valley, and already extending down to the western sections of Cordillera. That includes Baguio, La Union. So the rest of Ilocos region will be affected by the outer rain bands of Super Typhoon Betty, which is expected to weaken into a Category 2 or Category 1 typhoon come Tuesday. And Wednesday afternoon, the storm will start to move towards the north, and the effects of the southwest monsoon will prevail across MiMaRoPa and western Visayas, and also portions of western Luzon as well. On June 1, the effects of the monsoon is still there, on and off rainfall. And also here over the Bicol region, some on and off rainfall will also be expected as Betty continues to pull it as it moves towards the north. And on Friday, it will exit the Philippine area of responsibility, but the effects of the monsoon will prevail. So we are expecting a week of monsoon rains or monsoonal winds beginning Monday until next Sunday, June 4. So watch out for that. And that's it. That's the latest for this Saturday. The good news is that this system will not make any landfall. It will only pass closer to the eastern sections of extreme northern Luzon. So rainfall will still occur over northern Luzon, particularly the Cagayan area, while the southwest monsoon will be affecting the western sections of the country, so expect on and off rainfall with thunderstorms and winds of 30 to 60 kilometers per hour. So that's all for now. We will return tomorrow, Sunday, to give you another update on Super Typhoon Betty. Have a great weekend, stay safe always, and thank you so much for watching our channel.